Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm installing a unit sent over from Luvmehair. They sent over this beautiful closure curly wig and I'm excited to show you guys my installation process. So I bleached the lace off camera and I'm also going to add some tint spray as well as a little bit of powder to that lace so that when I install it, it is completely blended into my skin. When you use lace tint spray, I always recommend using a blow dryer just to dry it down a little bit so it doesn't transfer onto your skin or your face. I'm going to use a wig cap today. This one is already a little bit pre-tinted because I've worn it already. This is what the unit is looking like after a wash. So I'm just trying to place my unit where I want it to be. I am obsessed with closures. To be honest, y'all, I prefer a closure over a frontal any day. You just got to know how to work them and you can make them look very realistic and natural without having to attach that lace near your ear. I don't know about you guys, but I always struggle with that. So to get my closure laid, installed, and just staying in place, I'm going to use some Ebin spray today. But first I'm going to just get the closure molded. So I am using one of my edge pomade sticks that I picked up from a local beauty supply store. And I'm going to push that hair back and I will use my hot comb to just flatten the roots out. And it also just helps with molding it, making it go in the direction that you want it to, like make the hair fall in place. And also I did pluck the frontal. It did come pre-plucked, but I plucked it some more. So now I'm going to use my Ebin Wonder Lace Bond Spray. This one's in the yellow can. It's the extra mega hold. It's the original adhesive spray. And I'm going to spray that underneath the lace today. So I'm just going to flip that lace back and I'm just going to spray all the way around where I want the lace to lay, and then I'm going to blow dry that spray down just a little bit so it's not completely wet, and then we'll just stick the wig down and it is going to hold. You guys, this is going to hold so good. So if you have not tried this Ebin spray before, please pick it up. You can find a link below in my description bar to purchase it and save some money on your purchase, or you can just go to your local beauty supply store as well and pick up a can. And I also think it's available on Amazon if I'm not mistaken. So now I've put the lace down. I'm using my comb to kind of push the hair in and push the lace in so it'll stay in place. So we are serving scalp for sure. Like, that looks so realistic. I love how that plucking technique came out today. Now I'm going to move on to cutting this lace off. I cut like little snippet pieces so that way it doesn't give like that straight cut across type of look. It'll just be all nice and blended. And I'm going to take some powder as well just to put it around the edge areas where it might be any places that, the lace is trying to lift or show, and we just want it all to blend in. So I did spray a little bit more product on top of the lace, which is why I'm using my blow dryer and the rat tail end of the comb to just push that lace in. It looks really good. So I was going back and forth, of course, like I always do, in case I was going to do a middle part or side part. And I decided side part today because I feel like I serve you guys with a middle part quite often. So I'm going to do a side parting space. This is on my right side. And I'm going to use my hot comb to kind of mold that in the direction I want it to go in. You'll see that shortly. So since the top of the hair is a little bit more dry compared to the bottom, I'm just going to add some water and mousse to the hair so that everything will blend and be like the same texture. And I'm also taking my wig brush and brushing through that hair. And this hair was really good quality. Like, I wasn't dealing with any shedding with this wig. You see how those curls just bounce back to life and they look so juicy and curly. It's really good quality hair. So once I have pretty much saturated the hair with water. I'm going to move on to just perfecting my parting space first, and then I'm going to move on to adding some mousse. The thing is, with side parts, I never know where I want that side part to sit. It's always a struggle for me figuring out where exactly I want it to sit at. I don't know if that happens to you guys. I think that's probably why I go for a middle part often as well, because it's just easier. You know where a middle part sits versus trying to figure out where you want your side part to sit. Once we added that nice mousse on top, do y'all see the comparison from the right side to the left? Like that mousse just, it just like, it hydrated the hair. It just makes it look so voluptuous. Like I just really love how those curls came back to life. And then you can see what the back of the hair looks like as well. It looks so good. Wow. I don't know. I used to be a body wave girl, y'all, but now I loves me a good curly wig. Woo! I love me a good curly wig. All right, so now that I've added all my products and I got my parting space where I want it to sit at, that is pretty much it, y'all, with the installation. Like, that wasn't too many steps. I definitely think it takes a little bit of practice just to get it, get your wigs how you want them to look. But as far as like adding the products and stuff to your hair, that's pretty simple. Closures also, I feel like that's a great way to start with wigs versus the frontals. So I think it would be a great beginner method for you if you're just now considering trying a wig. And like I stated earlier, the quality of this hair is really good, y'all. Like I was really impressed with how well it took all the products I put in it, as well as how well the knots bleached, how good that lace just melted into the skin. It was like a thin lace, so I feel like thin lace is a little bit more easier to install. It also helps make it look a little more realistic as well. So I really appreciate that. I did also install my wig today, of course, no baby hairs. I just prefer my wigs like that, but you can add some if you would like. But overall, you guys, this unit definitely gets a 10 out of 10 for me. If you're interested in the unit, the link will be in my description bar below. Thank you again to Luvmehair for sending over today's unit. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, y'all.